Welcome to Wisdom Snippets for the week. My name is Peter, and it is my pleasure to come your way with another edition of Wisdom Snippets. This week, I want to talk to us about wisdom and excuses. Wisdom and excuses. That there is a negative correlation between wisdom and giving excuses, or you can say between being wise and giving excuses in life. Fools give excuses, but wise people accept responsibility for their actions. Fools blame others. Fools blame their woes on others. While wise people look for the way out of their predicaments. Fools explain their failures. Wise people look for ways to succeed. So each time a person is giving excuses for why they are not working or for why things are not working around them, they are indirectly saying they are foolish. Each time you give excuse for not doing what you are supposed to do or for not having the result that you desire in life, you are essentially pushing the responsibility to someone else. You are saying that you are not good enough to maybe overcome the challenges, the adversity on your way to achieving the results that you desire. In other words, wise people accept their own responsibility regardless of what happened or does not happen around them. So if you say, for example, that maybe the fact that the economy is harsh is the reason why maybe your life is maybe going downward. There are people that are thriving in the same economy legitimately. So if you say, for example, that you turn out bad or you turn out negatively in life because of maybe your parents, what they did not do or what they did to you, there are also people that maybe overcame adversity, or there are even people given birth to by parents that are just not there and they somehow manage to achieve something worthwhile in their lives. So what we are saying is, even if some people are responsible for certain things or certain events in your life, a time comes when you need to brace up and just accept responsibility to maybe to determine what will happen to you going forward. You may not be responsible for everything that comes your way, but you are surely responsible for what you make of them. You are not responsible. You may not be responsible for everything around you, but you are responsible for what you make happen, for what you make out of it. For example, there may be a general downturn in the economy that affects you, but then what do you make out of it? There may be maybe some kind of external factors, external conditions around around where you live that has negatively impacted you. But what you make out of it is up to you. You are not responsible for maybe where you were born, for how you were born, who your parents are, for example. But you are responsible for what you make out of your life. So what we are saying is, wise people make conscious efforts. They are conscious of the impact of their choices in overcoming adversities, whereas foolish people just let things happen. They ascribe luck, they ascribe chance, they don't fight negativity, so they are quick to resign to faith, and as a result they become victims of negative situation or negative circumstances. So for example, somebody may abuse you, may speak negatively about you, but you are responsible for how you respond, how you react. The Bible says, for example, anger lies in the bosom of fools. That means regardless of what makes you angry, why people make you angry, you should be able to control your anger, as simple as that. So there are different examples, different illustrations of this, but the admonition is, as you go about this new week, make a conscious effort, a conscious decision to accept responsibility for the choices that you make, and you will be amazed at what the results will be in your life. You cannot control what people do, but you can always control your response. You may not be responsible for several issues, several events, circumstances around you, but you are responsible for what you make out of them. And when you do that, you can begin to take positive steps towards the realization of your desired goals, as well as the maximization of your potential in life. I hope that has inspired you this new week. Thank you for tuning in. God bless you. And remember, your success in life is too short with God. I'll see you next time.